MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air.
Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Pedro Martinez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
First pitch, 106.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Still some cold in the forecast this time of year. 47 degrees at game time this afternoon. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Brooks Robinson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
2 balls and a strike now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Just underway here at Fenway Park. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Orioles 0, Sox coming to the plate. You're watching MLB Network. Ready now is Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the second baseman, Dustin.
The pitch.
Pedroia.
Hey. Count 21. Count 2-1.
2-2.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the third baseman.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Wade Boggs comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Messina has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Ted Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Hit to first. He's got it. Murray takes this one himself, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So now into the box is Eddie Murray as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
To the plate now, Frank Robinson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0 home. Hit hard to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Frank Robinson has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
So here is Adam Jones. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Robinson is off at first with 2 away. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
This one's down to third. Boggs gloves it over to first, and that retires the side. Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And here comes the first baseman, David Ortiz.
The first baseman, David Ortiz.
Now here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting fifth.
At the plate
The
now,
center fielder,
Fred Lynn.
Fred
As he'll take a look at ball one. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Fouled away. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Carl Yastrzemski. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Yastrzemski is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Hit down the third baseline. Robinson is there to second for one to Murray, and that finishes the double play.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Jim Rice.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Jim Rice. Now here's the first offering.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0 now. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the pitch on 2-1. On the ground to the left side. Robinson has it. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We've played two. Now 1-0 Boston. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brady Anderson. First offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So the next to bat will be number 23. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Brian Roberts, the next batter, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. He's running. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ripped down the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
So stepping in is Brooks Robinson, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Into the box, Cal Ripken, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
The 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Bottom of the third coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Omar Garciaparra. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Murray has a play. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next to hit is Rick Farrell. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Fouled off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
A bouncer up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Rick Farrell has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
So now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Farrell, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. In for strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs.
Nope.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And stepping in, Chris Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
At the plate, Eddie Murray, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and 1 to the potent switch hitting bat of Eddie Murray. The 1-1 home.
Nope.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. you can't count on putting up a lot of runs. So getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eddie Murray becomes the first out of the inning. Stepping in now, Frank Robinson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch of the AB now, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
One 0 count. Here it is. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set and the 2-1 pitch, and it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Robinson is there, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 34.
Stepping in once again is David Ortiz. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Fred Lynn. A ball and no strikes. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just
into the box. Brady Anderson worked a walk his first time up.
Brady Anderson.
Pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
Hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And this will wind up a foul ball. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
A payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, number 23. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Brian Roberts. Strike 1 to start the at bat. windup and the 0-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. 2-1 Baltimore. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Now to the plate, here is Carl Yastrzemski. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Next, it'll be Jim Rice. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now here's the first offering. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Here comes the 0-1. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Now it'll be Omar Garciaparra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Rice leads off first with 1 away. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Rick Farrell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And now, Cal Ripken. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Cal Ripken is retired to kick off the inning. Chris Davis at the plate now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Into the box, Eddie Murray. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side, but it's well foul. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in next, Wade Boggs. He grounded out last time up. Here it comes.
Oh, that's too high.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
This one's down to third.